Hey guys, welcome to Autolinx YouTube. Today we are reviewing the GWM Tank 300 in burnt orange color. And today we have a special guest all the way from Indonesia. Please welcome Mas Widodo from Pro Rock Engineering. Mas,
hey, how are you?
How are you?
Mas Mahmud. Happy
New Year and Merry Christmas as well. Thank you for coming here and coming on your business class flight and just to review this car for us. Mas Widodo, what are your first thoughts on this car?
Well, my first thought is, why on earth did Sam, who loves Land Cruisers, buy a tank?
Yeah, I know, he's a big Land Cruiser guy, I know.
You should have been here, Sam. I was going to roast you while you bought this car. But yeah, it's, well, you picked me up from the airport.
Yeah,
this.
I did, yeah.
And I thought, okay, this is not bad. Not bad for 50K
Yeah.
or half a top-of-the-line Prado, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
Overall, first impression, I've always told Sam, the only thing I don't like about this car is this front part. But I'm sure you can change it, right?
Yeah, you can get the aftermarket grille
Yep.
that just says Tank. You can get the LEDs and whatnot, less chrome, more black, make it a bit more manly.
So this engine is a 2-liter?
It's a 2-liter auto.
2-liter auto.
2-liter auto, yeah. And it does around, for a full tank, real-world driving is about 550 to 600 kilometers. So this comes with a 2-liter with an 8-speed automatic gearbox. It does around real-world 550 to 600. I've tested it myself on a full tank. And it's a 70-liter tank.
Yeah. Does it come in a diesel?
No, it's just petrol. But they also came with a petrol hybrid version as well for, I think, around $10,000 more.
Why didn't Sam choose that one?
Look, I mean, for a four-wheel drive, if you're just going to keep thrashing it on the dunes and whatnot, I think
This is enough.
this is the way to go. You don't want the hybrid just cutting out and whatnot. Okay, I need to switch on the car and whatnot.
So the lights are all
Yeah, they're full LEDs.
full LED. It's got an intercooler at the front. Pretty big, or pretty long intercooler.
Yep.
Plastic bumper. Yeah, plastic bumper. But China's gone leaps and bounds compared to what their car were years ago, isn't it?
Back in the day when Cherry first came out over here, you were thinking like, whoa, what is that?
Yeah.
And then now they've got Havel Jolions, we've got this. It's
Underneath,
amazing. I'm speechless when I first saw this car.
she actually has
You
a
got-
metal
yeah.
bash plate.
Got a bash plate here. You can do add-ons for the underneath, but the main bits where the sump and stuff are, there is a bash plate on it. And you've got a tow bar as well over here for easy recovery.
Yeah, it's not bad for
And you've got a good height clearance as well.
money. Let's have a look at the side.
Yeah, come. So what do you think about the color that Sam chose?
Well, my sister was about to choose this color as well. And then she thought, I'm going to do it all up and I want it all black. So she chose black instead.
Yeah.
My preference, when my sister bought one, the gray. I like the gray.
Oh, the primer gray.
Yeah, like concrete gray.
It's nice. Nice.
Wheels a little bit small, like tire-wise.
Yeah.
But you still got heaps of space here too.
So this is actually almost the same size as a original 300 series tire.
It
So
is.
yeah, 265/65 is the original 300 series. This one's a 265/60. But this is the Tank Ultra, so you've got the 18-inch. I think the lower spec Tank, you get a 17, if not mistaken.
Yeah. Insulation-wise, spray on like some of the Land Cruisers. Independent front suspension. I'm sure you can get aftermarket, bigger one, bigger.
You can get a full wide body kit for this as well now. Wow. Full wide body kit. You can get the 2-inch lift with all the nitrogen filled stuff as well. Yeah,
I did
the aftermarket is crazy in this car.
I did speak to ARB. I'm the ARB distributor in Indonesia. They're developing a lot of product for this car.
Can't wait. Can't wait.
Bumpers, roof rack, lift kit, side rails, everything.
I know Sam's gonna go crazy with on the ARB stuff.
One thing I've noticed about the China-made cars is their steel. It's thick. Like the sheet metal is so much thicker than the comparable Japanese. Even Toyota, you look at the Land Cruiser, you're like this in the door, and it flexes a lot.
Goes in and out.
This one doesn't flex.
Yeah.
So they did well, I think, the Chinese.
Yeah, so you get the roof rack as well. I mean, the roof bar.
Yep.
You can just put your roof racks on as well. I've seen people put like shovels as well over here.
Oh yeah.
And then ladders as well.
Sunroof?
Yes. So the
Standard or is it
the Ultra comes with a sunroof, but I'm not too sure whether the lower spec one comes with a sunroof. Because the price difference was about $4,000. You might as well go.
Yeah.
Top of the range.
Big space here for bigger tires, which is good. Also, they did put like the carpet type insulation at the back to reduce the noise coming into the cabin.
So when I first saw this car, right, Mas, in my head I'm like, this is a Ford Bronco mated with a Jeep Wrangler, mated with a G-Wagon inside, and a bit of a Land Cruiser style. And I'm like, so they took everything that was good on each car, just made one for the sum of 51,000.
Yeah.
So
Drive away.
drive away, yes.
51.
Drive away, yeah. Top of the range with this color as well.
When I was here this time last year, I didn't see many at all. It maybe hasn't arrived yet, but now you see them everywhere. Especially around my area, it's like, well, that's not a Tank.
Everyone's got one now.
Yeah.
I see why though. I see why they rather buy this over a, let's just say, what's the next competitor with this one?
Well, the Wrangler.
Wrangler, yeah. Less problems than a Wrangler.
The interior is nicer.
Yeah.
This comes with front and rear diff locks.
Yes,
right?
it does.
It's
yeah.
crazy for the price.
So you got 2 high, 4 low, 4 high as well. Diff
And
lock, all
the-
control, everything.
All the multi-terrain
Yes.
program. What about the rear door? Is it a tailgate or is it a swing type?
This swings out. Swings
Okay.
out. Yeah. So swings out like this, just like a
Prado.
yeah Prado. Yeah.
Prado.
So my only like drawback with this car is that the luggage space is just slightly too small. Remember when I picked you up from the airport? We
had a
stacking
lot of
the
stuff.
both. But this is a 35-liter fridge, and if it's snug, anything bigger, I think you'll have to put it on the other way.
It's actually quite short this way, and I guess these chunky side pillars don't really help with the luggage compartment.
Yeah.
But this is about Land Cruiser would be another
Oh yeah.
20-30 centimeters more. But this is not the Land Cruiser
Equivalent, yes.
300
Correct,
equivalent.
yeah.
So the Jeep Wrangler, yeah, it's about this big. So
Yeah, about this big.
plus minus. But it looks safe though. I mean, look at the side of these pillars.
Yeah, and then when you close the doors, all the sound. Yeah.
It's got hooks as well.
Yeah, you got tie-down hooks as well, and then you've got your plugs as well for your
220.
240 volts, and then you got your cigarette lighter one as well, and you got tie-down points here for your fridge.
Does it come with a what do you call it? Cargo.
No, it didn't come with the cargo thing. I think it's extra.
Yep.
Yeah.
Just the tools underneath here.
Yeah, it's just the tools and whatnot. I think the hybrid one, the battery's underneath here.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Does this recline?
Yes, it folds flat actually.
And I think I saw inside here, they have a table leg.
Yes, there's
You
a table
take it
over there,
out,
yeah.
and this panel here becomes a table.
Yeah, this reminds me of the first generation CRV.
So
the
yeah,
RD1.
I like that.
Yeah, I had one
of my
before and it
favorites.
came with the table. I sold it and kept the table.
It's got LED lights inside, not like the halogen type
Yeah.
bulbs, which is
It's full LED.
yeah. Like some of the new Toyotas still come with halogen lights.
Yeah, I know, right?
That's right. Nice. Good thing is that you don't have to take the
Yeah,
headrests off.
I know with the older cars, if you want it fold flat, like the Honda Jazz, I think you've got to remove that one.
Most of the cars you need
Yeah.
to, which is annoying.
But take a listen to the door.
Yeah.
Satisfying.
This is something which I did notice, which they could have done a bit better there,
Yeah, or maybe put the bumper a bit up just to cover it or something, isn't it?
because that's like insulation spray, but they kind of
Yeah,
left
this
that. This is like Jeep Wrangler quality.
Yeah.
But this gap is a little bit bigger than
Yeah.
the Jeep. I like the rear lights. The rear lights remind me of, I don't know, something European?
Jeep Wrangler. Wrangler Rubicon as well.
Yeah, similar.
I remember I had a look at the Jeep Wrangler Rubicon when it first came out, the current model one.
Yep.
I think they were asking what like $90,000 or something like that.
They didn't sell though.
Yeah.
Anything special on the door here?
You got a pocket here, and you've got a pocket there as well, so you can put all your stuff in there as well. Other than that, it's very simple. Like the interior is very simple.
Actually, got little cubby holes here.
Yeah. Then with the back seat, it fits 5 adults comfortably. Like I've sat in here in the back with all the boys.
Let me try.
It was
I like this grab handle here.
Yeah.
Makes getting in and
What do
out
you think?
easy. Yeah.
You got an armrest as well in the middle.
Is it reclining? Or
Yeah,
it is.
reclines.
Recline. Armrest. You can see Sam in here. Hey, someone drive me here. Wow. Do more of the interior, probably in the brighter.
Yeah, well, I mean a bit outside.
Yeah.
Should we show everyone the engine bay? Open it up? Yes.
Go.
So I'm not sure online. So when I was test driving this car, we were struggling to find out how to open this. For those looking to open a GWM Tank bonnet, it's 2 times. Not just once, it's twice. And then you just open it up like that. So yeah, here's the 2-liter turbo engine.
Inline 4. It's actually very compact engine.
Yeah.
Perfect for an LS swap.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure this has a ZF gearbox as well in there. And if not mistaken, engine's Mitsubishi designed as well.
Probably,
I think, yeah. Something like that.
Well, first thing I noticed was that the radiator is a bit small.
Yeah.
But it is only a 2-liter engine, so
Got plastic end tanks as well. I don't know if that's normal.
most cars these days got plastic.
Yeah.
But there's heaps of space around here. There's space here for an extra battery. It's easy to work on. Like you have problems with the alternator, and I noticed that the alternator's up high, which is good. So when you do crossings and things like that,
It doesn't get water.
doesn't
it?
Yeah. The fit and finish. Like if you didn't put a badge on here and someone asked what kind of car this is, you wouldn't guess that this is Chinese made.
Exactly.
It's improved leaps and bounds.
And we get 7 years unlimited kilometer warranty as well with this car, and cap price servicing as well with the $51,000 price, which is good value.
Yeah.
Very good value for this car.
I think Toyota and the Korean car makers are going to have a bit of a problem in the future, in the near future. I drove around Perth for the last few weeks and have noticed so many Chinese car dealers just coming up everywhere. And they're not small dealers, they're huge dealers in the prime location. So yeah, Toyota and Korean and other Japanese, you better watch out.
You just cannot beat the price point on one of these. Like 51,000, you get all this, and it's not shit. You can cut sense of that, and it's beautiful. Even when we were having a look at this, we saw the GWM Aura, so it was a electric small car. I think the range on that is like 450, 500, and I think it's 40,000 something. It's good value for not paying for petrol.
Well, overall, quite impressive, but it all depends on how it drives.
Yeah, I would let you do the honors on the test drive.
Let's go for a test drive.
I have driven this car already every day.
Yep.
I find that it's speechless. When I first drove it, I was like, is this actually Great Wall? Like everyone else, you know?
Great Wall or hit the wall.
Yeah.
Let's see how we go.
And you'll be surprised how many people look as well when you're driving this car.
Yeah.
Maybe because of the bright color,
Yeah.
or maybe just because when they look inside, it looks like a G-Wagon.
Yeah. Let's go for a test.
All right, let's go. All right, guys, so we're in the Tank 300 now. Mas Widodo is just taking it for a test drive. What are your first thoughts, Mas?
Wow. Even before going anywhere, looking at the inside, it's like, holy crap.
It's a G-Wagon.
It's crazy.
The screen's really,
It's like
they're very illuminating.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, we have Hamad here. We picked him up just now. He wanted to come for a drive.
I was just walking on the side of the
Yeah, he just wanted to come for a drive. So I was like, oh, Hamad, come down.
Yeah. So what do you think? What's your feel on how does it drive?
Well, I'm just driven it, and so far, very comfortable suspension.
Yeah.
Now, usually, if the setting of the suspension is soft, I don't know about high-speed handling. But then again, in Australia, you're only limited to 110, right?
Yeah, 110 is the max you can go legally.
Yeah.
But power-wise, for 2-liter carrying this much weight is quite impressive.
Yeah.
There is that lag, but it's impressive.
Put it this way. If you were driving this car blindfold, would you be able to tell it's a Chinese-built car?
Oh, no.
Disclaimer, don't ever try to drive the car blindfold. But just, would you be able to tell it?
Definitely not. I think they've gone a long way since I've test driven the Wuling vehicles in Indonesia. Those were like, yeah, I can still feel a bit that it feels empty, you know? You know what I mean? You're used to driving solid cars, and you drive something like that, it feels like empty. But this actually feels solid.
Solid build quality and the sound deadening, everything. They just spot on with this car.
I test drove the same manufacturer, the Jolion, and that felt a little bit hollow, the whole kind of feel. This one, definitely different. Maybe it's because it's a separate chassis kind of design, old design, but it's confidence inspiring.
Yeah, even with the back, like the door handles, the big everything just feels very thick and big, like the old 200 series.
Yeah, it's solid.
You get Android Auto, Apple CarPlay as well, wired. You got wireless charging, you got ambient lighting, infinity audio, like $51,000. Come on, like, can you go wrong?
Yeah, you got lighting in the back too.
Yeah.
But the other thing for me was the engine. It didn't feel like it had the grunt, the pull.
It initially it did when we came out at a Autolinx.
Yeah.
But after a while, I don't know. Maybe it's got a very low first gear, so in first gear, boom, it takes off. But it is a 2-liter carrying this much weight, and what do you think, Simon? I think it'll be pretty bad on the fuel.
Look, I tested it already. The fuel was not the best, not the worst. So full tank of this gets me about 550 to 600 on city driving.
Yep.
And it's a 17-liter tank, so it costs about $120-ish to fill up. So it's not too bad for a 4-wheel drive, given you got all this and you got the weight, and yeah, it's a small engine, so it requires more power. With it, you're going gold.
I think you gotta press the accelerator to get the main accelerator. So it's definitely got an electronic throttle, and maybe you can get one of those throttle controls.
Yeah, we do have one actually. We haven't installed it yet.
So I think that'll make a huge difference. Because it's turbocharged, I think they don't want to make people kind of get shocked. You know?
Yeah.
Oh, it's so fast, you know. Kind of.
Sam's gone to town with the mods. Stay tuned. He's gonna mod this car and use it like it's meant to be.
Yeah, so you really need to push the throttle a bit to get this thing moving. But again, you're not gonna be towing 3.5 tons a caravan with this. This is more like, let's go, grab our small boat or jet ski or something like that, right?
It's not designed to tow a caravan or whatnot. Aircon's beautiful in here.
Yeah, it's freezing air.
Yeah.
Even the back, it's so spacious.
Yeah.
Like I'm 6 foot, and I'm open. I'm sitting like a king in the back.
I think what people like about this car is the way that you sit up high. It's like a commanding view.
Yeah, it's very panoramic too.
Yeah.
Like everything's visible.
That's one of the reasons why my sister, after she test drove, I told her about this car.
She was
she ordered this car because she wanted a higher car than a RAV4. So she sold her RAV4 and ordered one of these.
Well, there's a conspiracy going around saying that apparently you convinced her. Because, you gave Sam a lot of shit for the tank.
I did.
I did see a video in the group chat saying that, hey, we do just bought one.
I saw that video as well.
I think we'll ever know the truth, but some things are meant to stay secret.
This interior is very visually appealing as well, so you don't get bored looking at this interior all the time. It's not just plastic. You got your padded everything, soft touch everything, and
Get a wow a date.
Yeah.
You would have picked someone up in this.
Yeah.
The second they get in, they're like, all right, this is cool. This is different.
I hopped into a Land Rover Defender of my friends, and that's a very expensive car. And the inside, I'd say this is comparable to the Defender. I mean, the Defender is a nice design, but this is, the screen-wise this is better. Okay, we're back at Autolinx.
so overall thoughts. Do you rate this interior or?
Yeah, it's just, if they, they definitely got the price right on this car.
Can't go wrong.
I heard that they're gonna increase the price this year, 2024. And again, China, when they come out with something, don't mind losing, money just to get the people to try the car. And I've seen a bunch of these on the road now.
Yeah,
And
plenty of them now.
I would have thought I'd probably be the Asians buying it, but it's actually not.
No, everyone's buying them.
I look at it, it's a Westerner, so it's changing people's perceptions on Chinese-made cars, and this car has definitely changed my perception on Chinese-made cars. I actually told Sam, don't buy the first generation Tank, just wait. They'll come out again with something new, but
He couldn't resist. He couldn't resist. After he drove it with me, he was like, Samut, we're putting a deposit now. I was like, oh, that was quick.
I think if I was still living here,
Yeah.
I'd sign on the dotted line as well.
I'm telling you the conspiracy. It's true. He did convince us.
Sam convinces all of us to buy things that we don't need, but we really, really want. He's very good at that.
But yeah, it's for the money,
Yeah.
there's no comparison.
Nah.
What are you going to compare this with? Japanese, even Korean? Nothing.
What about a Trident?
A Triton is similar in that it has auto massage seats, the really rough massages. But definitely them. And there's always room for improvement, and the scary thing about Chinese-made things is that the next generation will make this one look old.
No. Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, that's the thing about Chinese-made things, right?
If they can come up with this now, imagine in 1 or 2 years what they're going to come up with.
Yeah.
Like, this has already blown me away when I looked at it. And so seeing the price at $51,000 drive away as well, it's like,
With a USB-C charger.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And get warranty, 7 years as well, peace of mind,
Can't complain.
Can't complain, yeah.
Crazy. Well, thank you for the
All right,
drive.
Mas.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for
Thank you, Mas.
coming down to Perth to review this car. Be sure to check out his channel, Pro Rock Engineering. He built some cool shit.
Drop all the links on the bottom. And like and subscribe, guys. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
It's just got a very comprehensive infotainment system. As you can see, you can go into here, you can individually adjust the modes for the ambient lights throughout the car. All the coloring ranging from red down to pink, down to orange, green, whatever floats your boat. Even down to the brightness. All the driver assist settings, fatigue driving, intelligent start stop, ignition on and off. Everything is all over here. The response time for the seat, the buttons, absolutely excellent. Seat heaters. Really going to feel that in a second, so I'll turn that off. And you got ventilation seats also. So all the intelligent driving systems are in here. Side assist system, lane assist system, door open warning. So you can see it's quite comprehensive, just like a Mercedes would be. You can control each individual element of the vehicle. And God, I mean, look at the graphics for a Chinese-built car. Like, this is something else. Apple CarPlay, of course. A Bluetooth phone connection. You can change the backdrops. You can add photos. And that's your nice little setup screen over here. But if you move over towards the dash, so as you can see, the screen is very well laid out. The graphics are absolutely up to standard. All the buttons are directly engaging with the infotainment system over here, which gives you a really good control over the vehicle. It's not cheap, it's not tacky, it's not something you order over Amazon.
Look at that. You get each individual rev count number building up, which shows to me a good responding speed.